I'd like to jump in here if you guys don't mind, because I want to discuss this one section in here that has more or less been assumed, if you will, to be part of the procedure. And it's not real explicit. I think, Mr.
What section there?
I sure will. Are you in a hurry?
I'm just going to look at it.
Okay, if you look on page 8, section R, and you go down to Roman numeral 4. At the very top of the page is furthermore, during any meeting in the city council, no person shall. There's 5 Roman numerals. It's RD, Roman numeral 4. It says, display any banner, placard, or sign except as part of a presentation to the city council by a person recognized by the mayor or a council member. Any banner, placard, or sign displayed as part of a presentation shall not bear a message that is personal, obscene, profane. I have attended a lot of council meetings in the last 5 years, 4 years before I got elected. I had people come in here with political shirts that were asked to leave. They got up to the podium or go out in the hall and turn them inside out and come back and speak your piece, among other things. And I think the reason why this was put in, and the reason why the shirts and so forth were assumed, if you will, I'm not an attorney, maybe one of the attorneys up here can explain it to me. They didn't want to turn this place into a 3-ring circus with everybody doing commercials, advertising. God, you come down here with shirts with flashing signs on them if you wanted to. So there has to be some semblance of order, if you will, during these council meetings. We can't just let everybody run wild and do whatever they want to do. There has to be rules, and we have rules. I can tell you that this one was enforced way beyond probably what it said in the actual rule itself. The change I'd like to see is in line 3, Roman numeral 4, any banner, placard, personal attire, or sign displayed as part of a presentation shall not bear a message that is personal, obscene, profane, and I'd like to put political in there as well. They have done this with political shirts, but they just didn't put it in the rules. So I'd like to open that up for discussion, and I'll go back to Councilmember Diley.
As to the comment the mayor made about inserting the word political, I don't have any objection to that. I don't think it addresses the issue that Councilmember Brandt caused a point of order on. If that was your intent, I don't think that the addition of that word will do it. Takes a very broad definition of political to sweep that type of message within its embrace. And I think, and it was enforced in the past without the word political there, basically campaigning type signs and shirts. And I think it was taken to extreme. But I have no objection to inserting the word political either. So.
Okay, there was one other piece, Councilmember Diley, if I can come back to that, where it says any banner, placard, I want to put personal attire in there, or sign displayed as part of a presentation. So it would encompass people coming in here with signs and placards. I don't know if you remember not too long ago when the swim center thing was going on. We had 100 people in here with vote yes buttons on. And I think that's wrong, because what they're doing is putting a lot of pressure on this council to vote a certain way. And we have enough to deal with trying to get things right and straight without this kind of pressure, and I think that's wrong. Councilmember Donnell.
It just keeps, the web keeps getting spun deeper and more complex. I was with you, Mayor, on section 4. I did not hit my light to comment, but I had no problem adding the word political that was one piece for me, and we can put that away. The piece you just offered up, though, about the yes and no, that's a totally separate area. So I would not seek to try to tackle that one tonight. But if you just wanted to add in there personal, obscene, political, or profane, I think that captures what was happening during the election season. But I'll look for someone else. I won't get in the way of the ordinance as it's written. The timelines, Councilmember Dolly, I'm with you. I hear you. I agree with you. But it's going to go like it's going to go. So, let's just move the ordinance forward. The city manager knows what happens. Councilmember King, you couldn't have been, it's working. So let's move it forward. I hope we don't spend a lot of time on this. But I do want to say to the people again, thank you for showing up. But if I could just be blatantly honest, it's kind of the only thing I have going for me. It's my integrity, because what you see is what you get. But I hear what you say on one end, and about how you feel that that your rights are being somehow, I don't know what words you use, but infringed upon. But I cannot tell you how tired, with no disrespect intended, but I can't tell you how hard it is for me to pray without saying Jesus. I can't tell you that. I feel like I'm being pressured by those. I think someone categorized it pretty good. You said that, no, we're not a Christian nation. We're a nation of Christians. That was huge for me. We just disagree. So I just want to let you know, in an odd sort of way, I feel your pain. And I don't even look forward to saying the prayer, because I feel like I'm trying to, I don't want to offend you guys. And there are those of us that are like me that say, gee whiz, we're just tired. I can't even say Merry Christmas. I have to say holiday because of things have changed. And that's hard for me. So you understand, we're kind of in the same boat in a weird sort of way. But I do recognize the fact that, I guess the catch-all is a government agency, and I guess the separation, which we could argue for days. I would just end on that. I'm glad that Councilwoman Leach took it out, because it's one of those things, and I hope it never gets to the point where we turn this into just a circus, because I'm the longest prayer here, and I'm not sure how long I was praying today, but I don't think it was John, 30, 35 seconds? So, with a matter of practice, I don't get it. So I love it for you all outside the three-ring circus and the spin. Sit down and just kind of talk to me as a person, because a lot of stuff, it could really just take a turn, which is not for me. So that's all me. I will be supporting the ordinance to move it on.